Have you ever wondered what a Nigerian math textbook looks like? This is called New General Mathematics for Senior Secondary Schools. This is the textbook that most 12th graders in Nigeria will use. And so I'm going to show you a little glimpse into what Nigerian 12th graders are doing. Again, this is for the basic level of math classes, not for the advanced students, because those students do more than just this book. So let's look at some of the things from the 12th graders in Nigeria. So first, they work on some things with trigonometry. Swords is the same thing as radicals, by the way. So they do stuff with radicals, which is great. Very good. Then they do some logarithms. Okay, so we do logarithms, which is usually like a pre-calc topic in America. Then they do a little bit of quadratics, solving systems or solving word problems leading to linear equations and simultaneous and quadratic equations. This is systems of equations. Then they do things with length, area, volume. So a little bit of geometry mixed in. Then they work on some commercial arithmetic, which is very good. Now, some of this, of course, is like economics, which is fun. Inflation, investment, and annuity. Great. Then they do a little bit of trigonometry again, understanding the ratios of angles, which is wonderful, and the graphs of trig functions. They do a little bit of latitude or longitude, which is interesting and fun, especially with geography. Then they do some matrices, which is a little bit of linear algebra and also pre-calculus that we teach in American schools. Then they go on to do a little bit of some geometry and coordinate geometry, straight lines, angles between lines, midpoint, distance between points. Great. And this is where it gets interesting. They do calculus. They do calculus in chapter 10 and 11 of the textbook. They do differentiation, which is mostly in calculus 1. They do integration from calculus. Well, I mean, we do integration in a little bit of calc 1, but then in calc 2 as well, very little bit there. But look at that. That's in the general math textbook. That's exciting. Then they do some mean and standard deviation, some statistics. They go into some numerical processes and then back into logarithms and radicals. A little bit more calculus and other topics like that. Equations and inequalities, solving solving one-step equations, systems of equations. They do some linear programming and graphs, more statistics. Then they move on to some geometry and vectors. And then more perimeter area, surface area, volume, longitude and latitude, a little more trigonometry, special angles here, 30, 60, 90, 45, 45, 90. And then they have some constructions they do. Then they have an exam they have to take at the end of the year. And so there's some practice problems for them. What does the inside of the textbook look like? They give them some of the objectives that are stated. And then when you look at the textbook itself, they give them examples. They give them some examples to look at. So we have multiple examples to see the pattern. And then we go on to see some exercises that have been assigned following exactly after the examples. We have more exercises following after the examples. This is in simplifying radicals. So that's what the Nigerian math textbook looks like. Good examples, good practice problems, which is what we need. Math is about pattern recognition. And so we want to help students to master the principles. So we need to show them examples, and then here's practice problems that follow those examples. If you want to learn math at the highest level, please send me an email. My email is right on behind me, amostarfa1@gmail.com. So if you want, amostarfa1@gmail.com, and my website is lifestemacademy.com. But I help students online as well, giving them plans for, whether it's a career planning or math planning. And my goal, though, is because of the opportunity I had to learn math in Nigeria, where calculus was basically assumed for everybody, it has caused me to really think about the standards and the goals we have for students. So if you're in America or any part of the world and you want to learn math to the highest level, you want to go far, please send me an email. I would love to discuss how we can help you. You can use our online math program, which we have. We've created it. It will take you through all of the American math curriculum in as quick, as short of a time as you want. If you want to do it all in a year, great. This will be mostly for those who are older. I would say if you're in 7th or 8th grade, though, we can prepare you to be in calculus by 9th grade. So if you put in the time and the effort, we can get you there so you can begin to explore careers. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching this video. Have a blessed day.